Hello everyone, this is my character, and he's gonna help us out today. We're gonna go over thruster blocks. These four objects right here, and I knocked that table out of the way. These four blocks are thrusters. They have their own types, and they have their own functions. Well, actually, they all function the same way, they just have different shapes. This is the default thruster. It's default. It's been around since the beginning. It gives off some sort of white smoke, and basically, it's just basic. This one is a cubic version of the thruster, and gives off a smoky color when it emits. And you can even customize what kind of smoke it gives off, the color kind. This is basically the same thing, but it's an octagon. Literally the same thing. And this is my personal favorite, the jet thruster. It doesn't just give off smoke, it gives off flame as well, which is why I love it so much. It also has its little animation all the time. And even you can also, like every other thrusters, control its color. Of course, the basic one cannot have a changed color. It's restricted to just the white. But other than that, they all function pretty much the same way. They just have their own unique little things. But this one has a neat little fire texture, which you can see for yourself if you get it. All these thrusters are cheap, I presume. And let's see one of the thrusters in action. By standing on this button, this is a larger version of the basic thruster, and it'll basically show you what it does. I also made it where if it goes a certain distance, it explodes. Well, how about we go deeper into these little machines that can make stuff move in a less efficient way than its brother. Alright, so let's get deeper. Let's get deeper into these thruster blocks. When you have a thruster in your world, any of them for that matter, this one, or this one, these two are not thrusters, but they have their own type, so we'll go over them in a different video. The thruster comes with two unique actions, thrust and smoke. Its cousin, or brother, the jet thruster, has another one, flame, which is why I love it so much. Let's see, let's put these all upside down so you can see their thrust. It turns out these two have a very similar one, so they're all the same. Let's just give off their smoke effect. As you can see here, the basic one just gives off a white smoke, while this one comes in colored. And that's why, the reason why is because, well, it has that color in its thruster area. But this one is my favorite because it has a really cool flame color and texture. So let's get rid of this one. This one can give off a smoke too, and I haven't seen it in a while, but it basically is just like the other one. The same thing. But let's go back to basics. So thrust and smoke are unique. Smoke really does nothing. It just gives off a particle effect. Thrust is the juicy part of this thing. You can tell where it's facing simply by just looking at where it's facing at all. It looks like a bullet. Think of it like a bullet. Bullets come out this way. So that's where the thrust comes out the bottom. The thrust, by default, is 4. At least on PC. I think it's 8 on the mobile, but it's up to you. It doesn't matter. And it's not doing anything. But when you flip it over, you can see its thrust coming out, and it kind of lifts up a bit. So let's double its strength, or force. And off it goes into the horizon, or technically the sky. And also, thanks to stats, you can go up to 500 force. That's insane. Like this, look how it's gone already. It's crazy. These all function the same way, all of them. So if you only have this one, you just need that. You don't need the other ones. If you want to have flame, just take this one. But other than that, they all function exactly the same. Let's put these thruster blocks into action. Right here, I made a little rocket, and it has a octagon-shaped thruster, which is giving off a smoke particle right now. But if I press space, it takes off. It flies into the sky. And it has a little trail behind it, like a real thruster. I also programmed it to explode after 9 seconds of flight. And I just programmed one thruster. There is a lot you can do with thrusters. Just experiment with them, and you can learn a lot out of them. I hope you enjoyed the video, and there are, well, more videos coming up.